In 2011, Barbara Walters sat down with the Kardashians and delivered a remarkably blunt insult on national television. She looked directly at her guests and told them they possessed absolutely no talent. No acting, no singing, and no dancing. For most of modern history, fame operated as a transaction. To achieve wealth and public recognition, you had to offer the world a measurable skill or a unique, tangible gift. This transactional view is deeply embedded in the American economic ideal. We operate on the assumption that the free market acts as a moral judge, strictly rewarding those who put in long hours to produce concrete results. Then, in 2007, a reality television show premiered. It followed wealthy people doing nothing particularly remarkable, navigating their daily lives, buying clothes, and striving to look prettier. As the show gained momentum, it provoked intense public anxiety. Critics constantly repeated the same accusation. The family lacked legitimacy, and they were famous purely for being famous. The Kardashians entirely agreed with the criticism. Then they took that infamy and wrote it to a collective net worth in the billions. Their immense wealth exposes a fracture in how we understand success. They navigated to the top because they recognized, well before the rest of us, that the definition of talent had permanently evolved. In the internet age, the ultimate economic currency is no longer physical goods. Human attention has replaced physical commodities. The family recognized this shift immediately. They restructured themselves from reality television subjects into a highly efficient corporate entity, operating with the brand identity and budget of a massive conglomerate. Even their highly profitable physical empires like Skims or Kylie Cosmetics operate differently than traditional companies. These businesses serve as secondary extensions of their carefully curated on-screen personas. The makeup and apparel are designed to generate images. They are physical goods built to trap your eyeballs in an ecosystem where visibility cleanly converts into capital. Ultimately, the family acts as their own primary sponsored content. By relentlessly selling their own lives, they prove that inescapable visibility drives a modern market. Their media strategy relies on a practice called entrepreneurial solipsism. They voluntarily broadcast granular specifics about their daily routines, sharing precise diet regimens and exact cosmetic procedures, while keeping their genuine humanity completely hidden beneath a glossy exterior. This approach makes them highly adaptable. They exist as living memes, continuously altering their aesthetics to ensure their image is constantly shared and debated across the internet. Here are the financial mechanics of hate watching. Opposite responses, adoration from fans, and outrage from critics feed into the same central node. Because algorithms are blind to emotional intent, a click of support and a click of disgust both generate engagement, which translates perfectly into revenue. That is the genius of their empire. They established that absolute nothingness, provided it is flawlessly filtered and loudly debated, is an unassailable foundation for a fortune. The visceral anger they continue to provoke stems directly from this business model. Their success constantly forces the audience to confront a harsh economic reality. They shatter the comforting lore of a strictly merit-based economy. The modern market is an amoral machine, engineered to simply reward attention. Sociologist M.J. Corey describes the family as a cultural funhouse mirror. Their cosmetically enhanced lives adopt mythic proportions, reflecting our societal obsessions back at us. They operate under the principle of collective authorship. The philosopher Roland Barthes argued that images derive their meaning strictly from the audience interpreting them. The Kardashians provide the flawless images. The public invents the meaning. Who they actually are in private hardly matters. What matters is what they represent, the ultimate beneficiaries of a system built on visual consumption. As long as we continue giving them our relentless attention, they are exactly the icons this economy demands.